They say life's well, you know, and then you die. But we don't accept that. It is time for you to take charge of your finances, time, business success, family, interpersonal relationships, spirituality, and your health. In short, it's time for you to take your life back now. L. David Harris and his team will help you do just that through one-on-one life coaching sessions, in-person seminars, webinars, and other trainings. Come on, tell the truth. You're ready, aren't you? Take your life back now with L. David Harris. You won't regret it.
Hello, hello, hello. My name is L. David Harris. I am your favorite life and success coach, and this is Amplify This Moment. What moment? This one. This is the one that God has entrusted to you, and we want you to amplify it, maximize it, capitalize upon the time, because nobody has the future guaranteed, at least not on planet Earth. But this is not a Bible class. I love Bible, you know. All right. Well, today we are discussing, while you're eating your lunch, overcoming everyday stress. And we're talking about negative stress because there is a kind of stress that can be very helpful to you. But we're not talking about those things. These are things that really just kind of mess up your life, your health, your mental health, and even relationships. And of course, when those things are not in sync, then you can forget about entrepreneurial, business, or work or academic success. You see how this works? And so we're going to talk about that today. But first, I'd like to just say, go to amplifythismoment.com. If you need someone like me to hold your hand to help you get into your zone of what? Achieving your goals. There are goals that you have set for yourself for years and you've not achieved them. You need a little bit of assistance. That's what I'm here for. And if you want to build your team, organization, in your business, in your company, in even a religious entity, just go to amplifytheteam.com. All right. So let's talk about this very briefly today. We're going to talk about stress busting tip number 1. Don't borrow yesterday's or tomorrow's troubles. Can you just admit with me that today's troubles are enough? Maybe it may even feel like too much. Today's troubles are too much and may even feel like I can't deal with them. So why would you go back to yesterday and deal with those stresses? The day's gone now. Yeah. So if you have regret, or if you have something that is coming in from yesterday, then if you are a person who believes in God and believes in the Bible, then there are ways to deal with that in terms of confession and repentance and knowing in confidence that God's promises are true and that you can move forward in faith, not looking behind, but pressing toward God's goal for you. And then tomorrow's troubles, well, we don't have tomorrow. That's why you see that over my shoulder. Amplify this moment. Yeah, this moment, because this is the only moment you have. Yeah. So don't think about tomorrow's troubles. Yes, there are preparations you make for tomorrow. Yes, there are things that you store up against the future, right? If you have water in your tanks, like here in Jamaica, you want water in there because tomorrow maybe they're not going to turn on the water from the National Water Commission, right? So, but we don't want to overstate this though. We cannot deal with tomorrow's troubles because we don't have tomorrow. We have to live in this moment on this day. So that's your tip number 1. How about stress busting tip number 2? I use nature sounds. There's nature outside my window, the studio window at all times. Maybe I don't have the window open at all times. And I live in, basically, my sister calls it a rainforest. I don't know that it's a rainforest, but I live in the bush, right? And so, yeah, nature's always around me, but I'm in the studio and I have on these bright lights and have on all of this computer stuff and I'm in it, man. I'm working all the time, like I'm working. But when that stress level is turning up, even before it does, I actually play through my speakers nature sounds. I have 8 hours of nature sounds playing in my ears all day long, and that helps me to deal with my stress a little bit better, negative stress, because God created nature and he knows why the sights and sounds and everything else are the way that they are, and that they can bring those levels down. You may not be into that. You may want to consider thinking about rocking a baby. Babies make you calm, or taking a stroll, or raking leaves. When you can't actually do those things, you might need to just take a moment and just sort of imagine those things. I know it sounds like something, I don't know, but listen, it can do a world of good. When I got eye surgery many years ago, I don't know if it was about 18 years ago, I remember I said, well, is something going to go wrong with this? Like, is something going to go wrong? And the doctor told me to look out your window. And at that time, my window overlooked a big green field of grass. Look out the window, focus on something far away, and that will help you even with your eyes. And of course, eyes also manifest stress a lot of times. You feel the pain in your eyes. All right, our last tip, stress busting tip number 3. The very best thing you can do for yourself is eat, drink, and rest. Remember, this is not a Bible class. Eat, drink, and rest. Trust in God, yes, but eat, drink, and rest. When you're stressed, do not neglect any of those, because you need them. All right, my name is L. David Harris. I am your favorite life and success coach. If you need me, call me. Peace.